Hi, Virgo. I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic seer and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for June 2026. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in June and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there, so you might want to check that out. This recording is for Virgo Sun, Virgo Rising, and Virgo Moon. I'm using the Tarot Mucha Tarot deck in this reading. All that being said, Virgo, now on to your June 2026 Psychic Tarot reading. And the first card you have, Virgo, is the Lovers. And this is a card that can symbolize two people that are intertwined with each other and have strong sexual chemistry. It could indicate an affair. Somebody could be cheating, or there could be an affair going on here. Sometimes there's love with the Lovers, but not always. There's an angel watching over the couple, and the angel could be giving the couple blessings or creating interference for the couple. You could feel very bonded to somebody very strongly. There could be like a really strong, like chemistry, chemical attraction. This could form into a union where the two of you become very fruitful and multiply. That's what my guides are saying. So, you know, if you want to get married or be joined together in a serious love relationship and have children, this is likely to happen with this person. There's a sense of wanting to make things better in your lives together, like both of you want to make your lives better, and you believe this connection with this person is going to do that. It's going to bring that result. If you do not get involved with someone, there could be somebody that tempts you, that's tempting, like somebody that's flirting with you, or somebody that you're like, well, maybe this would be a better partner than the partner I'm with, or they're making passes at you, flirting, making passes, tempting you. Doesn't mean you're going to follow up on it. For some of you, I feel like you will. But for some of you, it may just be a temptation. This is a relationship that could bring the house down, where it could cause for some of you, it could cause upsetment within the family, your family, their family, or it could just be like a hugely karmic and impactful relationship. You could feel like it's you and them against the world. You want to stay together against all odds. And there's like a bringing together, a commonality of a goal. So even if it's not love, there could be somebody in your life that you share the same goals, and that you come together in some situation, scenario, circumstance, relationship, because there's a commonality and you have shared goals. Now, like I said, for all of you, it may not be, romantic love or sexual chemistry or any of that. It could be a commonality of some other type of goal, like a business, project, plan, or an idea. You may really want to keep this relationship secret or quiet, at least initially. Or maybe you just want things to be like private, where you don't want to share details or information about the relationship with people in your life for whatever reason. Next card in your reading is the Death card. This is transformation. Something ending so something new can begin. You may feel like a little isolated or lonely in some aspect of your life. It could be romantically speaking. It could be your living situation. Or maybe you have your own business and you're your own, there isn't employees around you. So you could feel lonely or a little isolated in some situation in your life. You could also be focusing on people that have passed away in your life in the past, and you could be troubled by it. Now, it could be if somebody passes away now, but you could be thinking about people that you've loved and lost from the past. And it could be, sad for you or troubling to you. You could be thinking about that now in June, or maybe this is something that just pops up off and on and you think about it. If you have gotten yourself in any kind of debt, trouble, or hot water in any way, I feel like in June you're going to figure out ways and solve problems and find solutions to get out of those kinds of issues. You may feel like it's necessary or like the desire to spend more time outside in nature, away from devices. Well, I mean, you can still bring your devices, but, maybe try to spend less time on them would be good. You could get involved in some kind of business deals, business negotiation, or some kind of monopoly of something. Maybe a business you're in or a business or endeavor you're going to get involved in that could have some kind of monopoly, or maybe the company itself. If you're going to get hired at a company, the company could have a monopoly. Now, what that makes me think of, I'm going to sound old when I say this, but when I was a kid, there was Bell Telephone, Bell Tel, that was it. There wasn't this server, that service, this one, that one, the other one. So, you could work for a company that has a monopoly on a particular market that hasn't branched out yet. But it could be branching out, but maybe it's just not branched out to other companies doing it yet. You could be repelled by negative people from your past. And maybe you're thinking about them and it's driving up thoughts of when they hurt you or you had problems with them or issues with them in the past. You could be pondering that for some reason. Maybe something in your life now is going to trigger that memory. So the next card in your reading is the Sun. This is returning to the joys and exuberance of childhood happiness. So it can be happiness and joy. It can be the spotlight being on you, success in the material world. It could indicate love or even the birth of a child. You're going to feel really super happy and you're going to spread the word or spread the news or spread the joy. So maybe you have an important announcement to make and you're going to be telling people, I'm happy and this is what's going on. So spreading the news, spreading the word, and spreading joy comes up here. You could have success in love. You could find somebody that's truly a good match for you, romantically speaking. That could come up for some of you, Virgos, now. And whatever's going on with you could really put spring in your step. You may feel like, okay, things are going my way and I'm happy and look at how I'm rolling along. Whatever could be going on for you right now could be making you feel really happy. You could be wanting to talk to people more and expand your psychic ability. Some of you may want to start a business where you're giving astrological predictions, psychic predictions, mediumship skills, communicating with the deceased, like any of these things. Your psychic ability, your mediumship, any of those skills could, and astrology, if you are looking into how to do that, could really be growing, expanding, and increasing. And you may want to make a business out of it, or start a YouTube or Rumble channel or something online in some way doing those things. Some of you may be getting yourself a new home, a new apartment, a new place to live, a new townhome, a new home, or even a new office. If you have a business, or you're trying to expand a business, or you have a YouTube channel or a Rumble channel and you want to start a new channel, or if you have a website or a online store, you may be wanting to start a new website and a new online store. Your creative energy is going to be on fire, Virgos. You're going to be putting out good vibes, good news, good energy, and your creative, like, pay attention to your dreams, flashes of insight that come to you, like out of nowhere, like suddenly really good ideas, and you're like, hey, maybe I could do that, or make a business out of that, or start a hobby involving that, or a creative project involving that. There could be somebody in your life. It could even be somebody that's in the deceased, but it could be somebody in your life that wants to see more of you. Like, they connect with you. It could be a friend. Maybe you have a friend wants to see more of you. But I get that feeling, that desire of somebody wanting to see more of you. For some of you, this could be love. It has come up in your reading already a couple of times. Hi, friends of the Lucky Mermaid. I'm reaching out with an important update regarding Vimeo On Demand. Vimeo has announced they are phasing out this service, and there are some specific dates you need to be aware of. As of June 23rd, 2026, I can no longer upload new titles. Starting July 23rd, new purchases or subscriptions will no longer be possible. Finally, by September 21st, all Vimeo on-demand listings will be removed. If you have purchased content on Vimeo, please download those videos and save them to your own computer before September 21st to ensure you always have access to them. I want to make sure you can still find my work, so I have already moved all my videos to Patreon Shop. You do not need to be a paid member to access them. You simply need to create a free account, and you can purchase and save them to your library. I am currently looking into a new platform for future content, and will share that with you as soon as I have an update. Thank you so much for your support and sticking with me through this transition. I just want to jump in here and let you know about the new videos I've recorded for my Vimeo on-demand videos, which are also available on my Patreon shop. My mid-year Psychic Tarot updates for 2026 for each sign of the zodiac are now available. Can you believe we're at the middle of the year of 2026? In these videos, you may want to get your sun sign and your rising sign, but I suggest going by what normally resonates with you on my YouTube and Rumble readings. In these mid-year Psychic Tarot updates, I did the center of the 10-card Celtic cross. So it's the very center of the cross. Another video series I have available is brand new, never recorded them before, my course correction, Psychic Tarot, and Oracle card readings for each sign of the zodiac. These were inspired by people's liking and wanting to know cautions and warnings that I give in my psychic crystal readings
for the new moons, full moons, and eclipses. So in these videos, the tarot cards in the reading are going to focus on cautions and warnings for you. And the oracle cards are going to give you solutions and advice. And these readings go for 1 year time period from May of 2026 through May of 2027. Also, if you haven't checked them out yet, you might want to get my financial psychic tarot readings for 2026. We're only halfway through the year, so if you haven't listened to them yet and heard and seen what my guides had to say for the financial aspect of your sign, you may want to check those videos out. And my psychic crystal readings for June of 2026 are also available. These are a continuation of the psychic tarot readings I'm doing right here, right now. And I look in the crystal and give you messages and predictions from my spirit guides for the month of June. These links are down below in the description box in the show more section, and eventually the links get put on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. I truly appreciate all of your purchases because without that, I would not be able to keep this channel going. So thank you so very much for that.
And now on to card number 4, you have the King of Cups. This is a water sign person, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could be you if you have a sun, moon, or rising sign that is a water sign. Or if you're, is Virgo on the cusp of water? No. This is somebody that you could really be getting involved with and intertwined with and getting enmeshed with them in some kind of project or plan or an idea or a relationship. I feel like that you look at them like they're wise, like you may feel like they're smart. And I also feel like you think that they may be amusing to you. So they could be humorous, you like their humor, you get along with them. This could be somebody you form a romantic relationship with or a business partnership with or some other endeavor. I feel like it's good, like you can get to the root of things with this King of Cups person, and like egos can fall by the wayside or get pushed aside. So I don't feel like egos rule or run the relationship. They like egos seem to get like pushed aside here somehow, which is good. That's not a negative thing. I feel like they look at you like you have a lot of value to them. And they may want to have important conversations with you. Because I get the energy of the water sign person saying to you, talk to me. So I feel like this is, somebody that wants your input. They value your knowledge and the connection the two of you have. It's weird. I feel like you look at them like they bring you peaceful energy, but they also bring you stimulating energy. So I get peaceful energy and stimulating energy. That's how you look at this water sign person. I feel like your feelings are similar or mutual to each other. For some of you, this could be the person that's in the Lovers card or that is mentioned in the Sun card. If it's love and you two are at a distance or there's some mitigating circumstances, I feel that you guys find a way to be together. This would be a good person for you to be in a serious love relationship with or to start some kind of business partnership with or some type of endeavor. Like it's a good connection for you, this water sign person with you. So the last card of your reading is the Five of Pentacles, and this is feeling depressed. It could also be financial bankruptcy, emotional bankruptcy. Sometimes it's easy, like money may be not a problem, but you're not noticing it and you need to look around. I feel like there's things that you need to like examine carefully and get straightened out and organized with your finances. And you may have been doing things too long where you're kind of like, oh, floating the boat, letting things just go the way they're going, and not really like, in other words, like if you have bill pay set up and you're not really looking at the bills, you're like, yep, bill pay, it's just taking care of it every month, or, something like that. Like you need to like really pay attention to your money, your finances, your bank statements, your credit card statements. Like, because I feel like you've been kind of like, it's rolling along fine. You may need to focus on it now. You could have a disappointment where you find out there's something that you wanted to do that you can't afford to do. So it could be like maybe you wanted to take a trip and you find out I can't afford it right now. The plane fare's too high, or I can't make that trip because the gas is too expensive and I can't drive that distance, it's too far. It could be something else. Like maybe you want to buy a new home or property and the property prices are too high. Like something you want to do that you're looking at the price and you're feeling like, depressed, dejected, that you're not going to be able to do it. Like it's too, the cost of whatever it is that you want to do is too high. This could be a good time for you to seek financial assistance from somebody or financial guidance, either one or the other, or both. Financial assistance, financial guidance. Yeah, I keep feeling like you're going to see where you dropped the ball on something and let something slide. Maybe you're forgetting to pay a credit card bill and like you didn't get it, or maybe you don't get them in paper, you get them emails and you missed the email, or it went to spam and you didn't realize it, and then or your credit card number changed or your debit card number changed and you didn't realize it, and now you got to go in and change it and you realize like, oh no, I didn't pay this bill for the past X amount of months. It could be a scenario like that could arise for you now. If you feel too much financial burden, you may be looking at like wanting to downsize and move to a place that's less expensive. Or if you have like grown children living in your home, you may ask them to contribute more to the bills, or asking, the bank for a loan. Somebody, you may be asking for some kind of help, financial assistance. So don't be afraid to do that, because I feel like that could really help you here. So the best gemstone crystal I got for Virgos to work with, use, and wear in the month of June 2026 is chalcedony. And chalcedony is spelled Chalcedony, chalcedony. And it is a nurturing stone. It brings very calming energy. It also promotes brotherhood and goodwill. It soothes anxiety, and it's very good for public speaking. Chalcedony absorbs negative energy and brings protection as a shield against hostile energy. It brings the mind, body, emotions, and spirit into harmony. It's connected to the throat chakra. It can bring peaceful sleep and helps with dream recall. It also instills feelings of benevolence and generosity, and it's really good for breaking any big blocks that have been in your life in some way. It's going to help you overcome fears in June, any kind of fears, worries, anxiety. It's a good confidence building stone for you this month. So if you carry it or wear it in situations where you feel like trepidation, a little insecure, this will bring confidence to you. Also, if you're working on any projects or plans, it's going to help speed up the process, especially if you have to do things in writing or anything that's tedious, long, and involved projects, whether it's working on the computer or actually building or creating something. It's going to help motivate you, speed along the process. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense.
As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And thank you for your likes and shares and subscribing and hyping my videos. I do truly appreciate all of that. It does really help the channel grow. The algorithms is a very confusing thing. So all of that really helps and goes a long way to supporting this channel. So I do truly appreciate it. And if you're interested in getting any of the special videos I record on very specific topics, bringing you more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides, you can get them on my Vimeo on-demand videos and also on my Patreon shop. I've created a list you can read here on this slide. They are also linked below this video in the description box and on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. So I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful and amazing month of June, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.